My friends, welcome. This is Archangel with another little nugget of joy for you. Emma Watson demonstrates how sexist Hollywood really can be. In a recent interview with The Guardian, actress and human rights activist Emma Watson illustrated the sexism she experienced in Hollywood by sharing a few hard facts. I have experienced sexism in that I have been directed by male directors 17 times and only twice by women, she said. Of the producers I have worked with, 13 have been male and only one has been a woman. I think my work with the UN has probably made me even more aware of the problems. I went out for a work dinner recently. It was 7 men and me, she said. Her experience is in line with Hollywood's gender gap, though there is no shortage of aspiring female filmmakers. A recent report by the Center for the Study of Women in Television and Film at San Diego University found that only 7% of the directors of 2014's 250 highest-grossing films were women, a percentage that actually declined by 2 points since 1998. The number of women behind the screen affects the representation of women on screen, who are often given marginalizing roles where they're defined by their relationships to men. With more women at the helm, women on the screen are likely to gain equal representation too. The study found that movies that have at least one female director or writer had nearly 10% more female speaking characters than movies written and directed by men. Even more startling, nearly 40% of the lead characters in movies with female writers and directors were women. In movies directed and written by men, only 4% of lead roles were women. Unlike some of her peers in Hollywood, Watson said that she has not personally experienced discriminatory treatment on set, thankfully. But her treatment in the media is a different story. But I am lucky. I have always insisted on being treated equally and have generally won that equality, she said. Most of the problems I have encountered have been in the media, where I have been treated so incredibly differently from my male co-stars. Being a woman on a male-dominated project can be alienating, Watson explained. If something does go wrong in the workplace, the support network is not brilliant. The men at the top often find it difficult to relate to a lot of the problems women face, and therefore we aren't taken very seriously. Plus, there are so few spots for women that sometimes women see each other as competition rather than allies. Women are just as guilty of discrimination against women, Watson continued. Some of the best feminists I have encountered are men, like Steve Chbosky, who directed me in The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and director James Ponsoldt, who I am working with at the moment. Some women can be incredibly prejudiced against other women, on, etc. Oh, wow. So, where to start? First off, The Guardian. Oh, yeah, that's a fair paper. This is a wonderful example of a false dilemma, making something out of nothing. At first, they goad you on with Emma Watson experiences sexism in Hollywood, and I thought she might detail some abuses of power, like all the males that made her eat out of a dog dish, or that she could not get anywhere without blowing some producer or director or fellow actor. I thought that she might regale us with tales of being chained like a dog to a tree every time she was not being filmed. So then I started reading this pathetic waste of perfectly good letters on a page, and I find that she claims sexism because of what? She has worked with 17 male directors and only 2 women? Oh no, the tragedy. And to compound her male oppressive patriarchal horror, she has been forced to work with 13 male producers and only 1 woman. She then states that her work with the UN has made her aware of these misogynistic female oppressive problems, and she says she went out to a business dinner the other night and it was 7 guys and her. Oh my lord, really? For one, her work with the UN? She tries to make it sound like she is some humanitarian who is providing critical assistance to the United Nations, assistance that is vital to poverty or the state of Wales or rainforests around the world. No. Sorry, this self-important opportunist went complaining to the UN, who simply listened to her drone on about females needing even more entitlements, and that we need to chain males and usurp these things from them. Many a celebrity has appeared before the UN on behalf of some cause. It doesn't mean that they were working with them side by side to make the world greener and better for all. Next, she claims sexism because she doesn't like the gender ratio. Oh, well, here is something that I can sink my teeth into. I too have experienced sexism. There was this one time when I was the only male in a room full of females. There must have been at least 20 females, and me. It was horrifying. I barely escaped with my life. Please, give me attention now. There have been times where I have unknowingly wandered into haircutting establishments like Great Clips, and I was the only guy. Oh, it was so oppressive and misandristic in there. I have had to work under female supervisors or bosses numerous times, which was very sexist, and there have been plethora of times I was the only male, surrounded by dozens of ravenous women clawing at me. It was so very sexist, even though I was there as their stripping entertainment out of choice, much like Little Miss He for She is on set by choice. Hey sister, you can leave any time and nobody will miss you, because there will always be a prettier, more entitled female to take your place. Oh, and my dad has experienced so much sexism. When I left the house, it was him, surrounded by my mom, my grandma, and 4 sisters. And the dog was female. I can't believe he's still alive. Oh, the poor man. Next. They have a Center for the Study of Women in Television and Film at San Diego University. Really? Higher education? Please. Universities are merely feminist propaganda machines. Then the article goes on to state that only 7% of 2014's 250 highest grossing films were female. Maybe that's because males rock genius and creativity and females produce crap. I mean, if females are so awesome and brilliant and creative, where is it? They are free to show the world their brilliance with their work, just like male directors do. There is no conspiracy against women. Males are genius, females are plagiarists. The world is gynocentric. There is no shortage of sympathy or money for females. So where are the female motion pictures of greatness? Yeah, that's what I thought. Further, she states that being female on an all-male project can be alienating. Haha, yeah, well, for one, being the only female surrounded by a bunch of manginas and white knights, the worst that can happen is they are beating each other up, determining who gets to do everything for her. Or, on the other hand, if males on set see past female BS, they may not put up with your female-oriented entitlement and privilege expectations, and will treat you without special regard, which I think is happening more and more. Males simply will not put up with female princess attitudes, and females take this and turn it into sexism that is alienating because he didn't pamper and coddle me. She further states, if something goes wrong on her male-dominated project, the support network is not brilliant. Well, right here, she admits her need for coddling. If I throw a temper tantrum and the producers don't immediately halt to tend to me, then I tell gynocentric publications interviewing me that the support network is not brilliant, even though brilliant is not a word entitled princesses should try to use without supervision. She then goes on to state that men at the top find it difficult to relate to the problems women face. You know what? On that, I can agree. No, males do not know how to relate to being pampered, coddled, protected, and provided for, so they are unable to relate. Those mean males, they expect females to toe the line just as they have to in order to get this picture out, in order that everybody makes money, because that's how you get your paycheck, princess. Sales. So the fact that she has to do something in her line of work that she would rather not, suddenly males are apathetic, unable to understand women nor take females seriously. Oh, we understand you perfectly, Pop-Tart. No, we are not taking a break so you can go text your mom. Now everybody, back to one. Then she goes on to imply that because of this grand patriarchal Hollywood crime family, females compete with one another for roles, whereas normally females would be all embracing one another around campfires singing songs of sisterhood. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's called Hollywood, and it is the most superficial, cutthroat, backstabbing industry to get into. Really? Are you freaking kidding me with this? Males backstab males, females backstab females. Males and females use and manipulate and throw each other and everybody else under the bus just to get noticed. You think there is no camaraderie of sisterhood in Hollywood? Well, neither is there any brotherhood. All are cannon fodder in these scopes of aspiring actors, writers, directors, or producers. All are replaceable. Please. This simply affirms the feminist agenda of equal outcome. Let's get rid of the male talent in entertainment and replace them with females. Then all will be well in the land. Besides, even with males at the helm, most of Hollywood is gynocentric, and males are slandered and besmirched in most every single picture out there. So even with oppressive males in the captain's chair, the female elevation and male degradation and devaluation continues. You are still elevated and worshipped, dear goddess Watson. She also states that she has been treated well on set. She states this as being generally treated equally, yet she says she has been treated unjustly by the media. Really? You're just figuring this out? The media looks to expose your dirty laundry. Wow, how dare they? In fact, the media is all about females in Hollywood. The celebrity magazines, the red carpet events, all these are wholly female-oriented and designed to celebrate females. Come on, are you freaking serious? Holy cow! You think you're going to read an article about torture or about what desks she had to spend time under in order to get roles that other girls would kill to get, or how she had to endure torture and being drawn and quartered daily on set because she was female, or that she was made to wear a veil or speak only when spoken to by her male co-stars, or eat scraps tossed at her by concerned passers-by because she was so abused by misogynistic chauvinists. Then you read this article and you see a whiny feminist demanding more coddling, insinuating that we recall males from director or producer's positions that these males have busted their butts to earn. Yeah, let's remove males from their labors because they are male and give it over to females. That sounds more sexist than the drama she is attempting to make out of nothing. Feminists are such good actors, conjuring drama out of nothing. Wait now, why does that sound familiar? Let's remove male accomplishments and materials from them and funnel them to females. Oh, that's right. That's societal priority. It's called gynocentrism, silly goose. Male usage for female welfare. And finally, the article opened with, in a recent interview with The Guardian, actress and human rights activist Emma Watson. Yeah, did you catch that? Really? Human rights activist? Please. Oh my heck. Yeah, that's right, because she was lobbying on behalf of male genital mutilation and male homelessness and divorce equity and selective service inclusion. And, oh no wait, I'm thinking of No Woman Ever. Yeah, sweetie, human means both sexes, male and female. Just a little FYI for the future. This entitled, coddled, pampered, spoiled, me princess and privilege vacuum, which is what females have essentially become, especially feminists. They have become entitlement vacuums, sucking up every privilege they can and looking for more to whine about needing. So yeah, this he for she privilege vacuum is about male rights about as much as a bear is concerned with salmon rights. Oh, yeah. And really, this article is all for naught, because it says right in it, Watson says that she has not personally experienced discriminatory treatment on set. Well, wait. The whole point of the article is to point out the discrimination she has experienced on set in Hollywood, even though she concedes there has been none. So wait. What? She says she's not experienced discrimination, yet the article is about her experiencing discrimination? Yeah. What happened to Emma Watson demonstrates how sexist Hollywood really can be? All I'm hearing is that she doesn't like the gender ratio of her dinner companions. Really? Are you... come on. Again, females are conjuring drama in order to push privilege vacuum agendas. So, yeah. I'm so sorry, everybody, for wasting your time. Wow. My brothers, my friends, stand with me, live free.